And I'm so excited to see you in Side Quest. It's a great spin-off of the Mythic Quest series. How was Janae originally described to you?
Well, I got Janae on an offer actually, and they had sent me a few of the Mythic Quest episodes ahead of time to see if I also agreed that I could be in this world. So I loved it. The episodes that they sent me, I had one that made me cry. So it was just like super exciting to be a part of, a production where the producers are so smart about human relationships and about this world and two with a fan base that is as strong. So yeah, side quest, our episode pull list. It was my first foray into the blurred world. So I feel like it was a good one too.
Well, it's an interesting fit spin-off. I mean, talk about working with Rob and sort of how he fleshed out the series with you and where we pick up with it in regards to the Mythic Quest world.
Yeah, so I actually have never even met Rob. Um,
Oh,
fun fact. But actually, Ashley, this I feel like this is really Ashley's baby, Ashley Burke. She's an actress in Mythic Quest, and so she was show running and executive producing. So it was super exciting to work with such a like Ashley is deeply talented and incredibly intelligent. So, Ashley, her deal with Mo, our director, this episode, you saw it, right? You saw it.
yes.
It's really like chemistry heavy, right? So for her, it was and Mo, they made sure that we had rehearsal. We had 5 days to shoot this, so it was like every day was jam packed with putting in the time to make this feel organic and make the actual shooting days super easy. As far as the scope of the show was concerned, a lot of those details were kept from us. Um, it is an anthology series, so I don't know how much they did know, but what they did let us into was that, listen, you're definitely a part of this world. We just don't really want to say too much more beyond that.
Sure. Well, you have some incredible co-stars. Were you looking forward to sharing a scene or scenes with someone in particular?
Yeah, so I actually worked with Stan on Abbott Elementary.
Yep.
So when I saw him on the cast list, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be awesome working with him again. And I think as an actor, that is one of the things that I love is being able to like be with people again. But I think I was surprised. I didn't know Leonard from before, but I was surprised at how just like a sniper funny he is. I mean, he is that special sauce, the stepdad in the show. He's that special comedy sauce. So I was excited after working with him that I got to know him and work with him.
Is Big Bird black? I think we haven't decided yet.
Well, Jamie, are you dead inside?
Those are some comedic gold moments. Who had the most trouble keeping it together during those scenes?
I think it was Stan, actually. I think, and I think a close second would be Bria. They really, I mean, they had really hard scene partners, right? So the little kid at the end, Anthony, when he comes in to play the magic cards, come on, like it was gold for everybody.
Was there much room then to improv? Did Ashley let you guys step in and do a little bit?
Definitely. I mean, there were definitely scenes that um when you write a thing, I think this was the experience that they were having too. When you write a thing, and then when you put human beings there, you realize, like, ooh, I think we need more. So they were not shy about asking us to like bring whatever we were feeling in the scene to really like add more just color to all the scenes.
Well, that's a great segue into my next question. There are so many people of color in this wonderful series. What did it mean to you to see so many faces like yours being represented on this show?
Yeah, I think that this is probably in my career the blackest show I've done. So, so it was really awesome to do the show, and also it's like blackness, but it's a special arena. It's this niche area of blackness, and just how like the typical things that of our culture and the way that we are like how that comes out, in this comic book world, but also the special, we're talking about magic, okay? And like how black people do magic is going to be a special kind of variety of magic, I mean, we're the people that told the people that created Uno, we got the rules. You just made the game. We doing the rules. We doing our rules. You don't even know.
There's so many moments of humor and heart to this series. Is there one that's particularly one you're fond of the most, or maybe one you're excited people to watch, or even one you're just happy about the work you put into that you're really the most proud of?
I don't know. I think what I'm excited for people to see is it's really the banter, man. I think for me, the comedy is in the banter. And, in these collective beliefs, that you're like, oh, if you're a blurred, then of course you think this, right? And so like I'm excited to see how the fans really feel about that.
It's like a modern sort of Big Bang because you guys are in this comic store, but you're talking about what people who don't get to see many people of color in that world is like. You talk about blurs, and that's a modern concept for people, but it's been, like they exist. They've existed since Star Trek,
Long time.
and all that. People don't realize, and I just
Yeah.
it's a wonderful insight, and that's what I think people are going to like about Side Quest. It's not just a show about sci-fi, but it's a show about people of color who are just as nerdy as the rest of the world.
Yeah, man. And just as passionate, right? But then also, like, we were talking about this earlier too, about like how, the nerd community as a whole is kind of built on alienation, right? It's kind of built on I'm not like the others, right? And so I'm in this other group, right? Being othered from your first community. But then you're in this community where you're having a different experience where everyone is like you. So it's like this, well, how do you deal when you're someone whose core character story, your origin story is being shunned, right? And so when you haven't really dealt with that, how you can gatekeep, how you can push people out, because you're used to that adversarial aspect of your relationships.
This show is off to a great start. Are you looking forward to hearing more people as the 4 episodes truly release, how they connect with all these characters? I mean, you're going to be overwhelmed on social media about, I'm a Janae, I'm a so-and-so in it. And once the episodes start really rolling out.
Yeah, you know something, Jamie? You want to know the truth? This is the truth. The truth is, I come from the theater, right?
Right.
So, like, I am kind of addicted to the in person, like, give and take, right? And
Mhm.
so, when doing like TV, you lose that, right? And so now the only way that we're getting that is through social media. So honestly, I'm looking forward to that part. Like I'm looking forward to the feedback part. I'm not an actor who's like, I don't care what the people think. I do care. I want to know, did you like it? What part you like? Oh, you like that part? Oh, that's crazy. But I don't feel like I have to like change my entire, being just because someone is having a different experience of my performance. But I love that. I can't wait.
Well, since you are a theater origin story, are there any chances of getting you back on stage soon?
Girl, I wish. I hope. I hope. I think it has to be the right, play to go back to. I'm not a musicals girl. Not a musicals girly. I've had some of my best crash out auditions have been to musical theater auditions, not gonna lie. So a lot of trauma there.
All
But
right, so Shalita Banks in Dreamgirls is not going to be happening soon.
I don't see it, girl. I don't see it. I think the critics would show up just to throw the tomatoes. But yeah, no, it has to be the right thing. I would love to go back to a comedy, actually, to get that immediate feedback again.
We'll see if Miss Janet can come back on Abbott.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Seasons 4 and 5 are around the corner. We'll see what Quinta can do.
Yeah, right.
What can't Quinta do at this point, I
What
should
can't she
say.
do, right? Go, girl, go.
What are the other projects that you have been busy working on outside of side quests?
Oh, Jamie, everything takes 30 years to come out. But I have some things coming out later this year. But right now on HBO Max, I am like six different voices on common side effects. It's this new animated show. We've been in the top 10 the entire time. It's really crazy cool. It's about shrooms and the medical industrial complex, the pharmaceutical industrial complex, which doesn't sound very fun, but it's actually a wild ride. It's super cool. So,
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the incredible work you do on our screens? And now behind it.
oh, I would say I love you guys and I'm super grateful. I mean, I'm an actress, so if I've got a group of people that want to be entertained by me, then hell yeah, I'm your girl because that's what I do, you know?